In this video we will see how Benito Mussolini is prepared for the Second World War, a war that he knew would break out and has been preparing this war since 1936. Italy will not be unprepared but will be a victorious nation. The Germanification of Italy are required for the absolute victory. But before need of total indoctrination. This help Italy, allowing them to take the goods of the fake fascist and ask the help of the German Minister of Economy, can institute the MEFO in Italy and help them to build a military industry. With the vision, Mussolini discovered the presence of oil in Libya and they invest a lot of resource for gain them. And this made Italy more independent. The Deuce ordered to build a spy network in UK and Egypt, and finally start the Germanification of Italy. The disloyal general of army was Slavy removed and replaced by loyal. And after the Germanification, Mussolini ordered to research a new decryption system can use the computational machine. Mussolini no entering the war in the 1939 are difficult, they enter only when the French are in difficulty, but the first front are at south. At north the bunker on the Elbe are good for prevent enemy incursion. Another thing can Mussolini do, or finance Ahmadiyya Gilad, the devil commander. They give a lot of money, for finance our rebellion in Egypt and in the Middle East, the Lawrence of Arabia, not prevail. The Jews, with the help of the MEFO, continue to increase the military-industrial complex, and obligate the field to use high-quality metal for the tanks, instead the sweet metal. Not only the marine necessity the quality. The Jews know good the future and knows the steps he needs to take to win the war. They admitted in 1938. I become a small girl. A tiny girl. But better become a tiny girl can know how to do, than to be a man who does not know, and in the 1939 the fascism and Nazism are different. But the second have more ammo in their magazine. Nazism have a doctrine before raising the power. The fascism need to create their doctrine after they raise the power. The glue can keep united the country. Not or only the hate against the communism, but need to become spiritually united. The third way become a religion. Pray our ancestor, the pagan god, Odin, or Zeus with a different name. Mussolini start the atomic research because Enrico Fermi not migrate in the US. This appeared because their wife and all family die in tragic circumstance. The communist finance for rumors by the Allies power have tried to kill them. And without bonding the only thing can have remained is the loyal to the fascist cause. Mussolini time after the war say this cryptic world. Stalin say I was too good and lost the war. But for the martyrdom of few thousand of people, I can prevent the die of million people. This is a necessary sacrifice. The wealth of the mass are more important than the wealth of the single. A ruler can take harsh and hard decisions for the good of their people. I hope I was remembered like the builder of the empire and a man of peace. I have totally joined in the Axis, embracing their laws, for the good of my people. And this can do a good ruler. Think the wealth of their people, not what they gain with their power position. Meanwhile, in Portugal, the fascism are in rise, the Spanish become rich, meanwhile that Portugal remain poor. The fascists grow day by day, and ask a total cooperation with the Italy. Mussolini know this, and smile in their soul. After the Spain, the Portugal become another country in the Italian sphere of influence. The Portugal are rich of tungsten, a metal necessary for the tank, and Italy have the capital to develop their small friend. The Portugal not know this, but they becoming the future puppet of Italy. And like the Spain, this boosts the both economy, because Spanish and Portugal become the first foreign buyer of Italian surplus, and Italy buy their goods before from other. Mutual benefits, mutual friendship. Meanwhile disappear, Mussolini build the logistic in Libya, increase the port's dimension, enlarge the road, the Servizio Informazioni Militare, the Italian Secret Service. Build an information web in the United Kingdom and in Egypt. For prepare very well the ground of the advance. For all the war alone, but we are in June of the 1939, the Germany are soon to start the war against the Poland. The war are inevitable. Mussolini have led the Conference of Munich the last year and have granted another year of peace. In this year they improved the decryption department, giving them more fund, work for the decrypt the British code, and increase the research department. But the next goal are the annexion of Albania. They decided to retake Poznan and Danzig are strong in the Hitler soul, and they decide to reply to Polish arrogance with the war. But Mussolini decided to not join and wait. The war was started before he thinked few days. But this change in the timeline are in real huge, and with the invasion of the Poland, the Second World War has started. The French remain without moving a man. Meanwhile, the Polish fight in the estate against Soviets and Germans, a desperate and useless defense. After claiming the rightful territory in Yugoslavia, Italy start the preparation of the invasion of Albania. The Greece cannot be invaded, for now. But the do see the rich Swiss. The Swiss gold can make more lither the cost of the MEFO and make more easier invade the France. More front have an enemy, more they divide the troops, more they are weak and more vulnerable are to the breakage line. But now the priority are organize the army in Libya. In the next episode we see the Italian declaration of war, and their fight in the various ether of the operation. Stay tuned and subscribe.